Well, you see, but the thing was, the problem is that your office sent favorably the maturity yesterday. We got an email that said it was down. And we reported that it had been taken away, and it was false reporting because it was false information. So we should not. So we should have truth from our citizens.
Well, you should have, definitely should have truth from all city officials, but you definitely should have it from my office.
But here's the question. I don't understand why he doesn't take any questions. I mean, here's the thing.
We just talked
He's
about
the
this.
mayor.
I understand
It's his mayor. It's his homeless problem.
He does take questions. He
Once
takes
a week.
questions all the time.
Once a week
He's taking a series of questions this afternoon from radio, reporters and
in
anchors.
the Blue Room in a public event. It's, you know, it's, I don't get it, Karen.
You can't be stopping.
Why? He's the
every
mayor.
time. He is the mayor, but he is talking to the public.
But
he is talking at town halls and different kinds of meetings and events.
He vowed to be the most transparent mayor in the history of life.
He is being transparent.
When he takes questions once a week?
The definition of transparent is not when a reporter decides he or she wants to ask a question, the mayor must stop and answer that question. That does not equal transparency.
But the reporter's asking questions that the public wants to know as well. The public, you know, when we get calls from viewers, they're concerned about crime and homelessness and things like that, and he doesn't answer questions. Today there were 2 stabbings, which would have been my second question. Don't you think the mayor should assure people he's doing something?
I will answer all of your questions about the stabbing.
He's the mayor. Why does he not take questions?
He took questions all day yesterday about various topics.
He cut the questions short yesterday.
Yeah, he took 10 questions. We normally do anywhere from 8 to 10 questions.
So there's a limit to how many questions he takes on any given day?
No, there's not a limit.
I mean, is there a limit to questions he'll take?
No, there's no limit. It's based on the schedule and the time that we have on that given day.
But I don't understand why he won't take questions just because it's a public event.
He takes questions
once a week.
He takes questions on a regular basis.
Once a week.
From interviews, as well as from press conferences, as well as from town halls, as well as from other call-in shows.
In comparison to other mayors, he has one availability a week. Other mayors have done it numerous times. Why is that?
I'll repeat this one more time, Marcia. He is regularly taking questions from the news media. He's doing interviews on the radio. He's doing interviews with television reporters. He's constantly putting information in front of the public through perhaps town halls, different kinds of events that he attends. I mean, this notion somehow that he's not making himself available is just simply false.
But that's not what the public sees. I mean, he goes on a TV show where he can't be asked questions. He goes on a radio show where he can't be asked questions.
He's asked questions all the time on radio shows.
But he doesn't take questions from the people who cover him, from the people in room 9.
He just took questions yesterday.
He's going to
take questions this afternoon from 4 different radio shows
radio
that
hosts
regularly
don't
covers.
Cover politics.
They do cover politics,
right.
And they do cover City Hall.
You know
and
that's
they
not
do
true.
Cover. I don't know that to be not true.
I guess the public wants to know why this administration limits access to the mayor to one question taking once a week, where you cut it off after 10 questions.
That's not the case. He's taking questions all the time.
How many times has he had a general press conference this week? How many times did he have a general press conference where he took off-topic questions this week?
How many times? Constantly taking questions.
How many times
from
this
the
week?
Public, from reporters, from
You're not answering
different venues.
How many times is he taking
we had a
questions?
Press conference on Tuesday.
That would be yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Is he doing any other availability where he's taking general questions this week?
He's going to Puerto Rico tomorrow to do the healthcare rally. He'll be having an avail in Puerto Rico tomorrow.
And will he do anything on Friday?
I don't know about Friday yet.
And last week he did one avail.
Last week, no, I think there were more than one avail last week.
One.
Well, we did interviews. We did several different media interviews last week.
So, but the impression is that he only takes off.
I don't know how many more times I can answer this question.
I appreciate it, but I mean, the thing is, all I wanted was an answer.
Question over
all
and
I
over
wanted
again.
was an answer to the homeless question, which
I'm going to give you.
Which your administration. I mean, the reason is that your administration sent untrue information to our station, which we reported and told a story that was not true.
We believed it to be true.
And we even went there at 11 o'clock last night, and there wasn't anybody who had any tape of that, giving you the benefit of the doubt that it would still take time.
No, I
So
understand.
when you put out a false statement, you have us giving false information to the public.
I understand that, and I apologize for that. I'm going to go try to figure out what happened. We were told the
Lying is
encampment.
always not a good thing.
Are
Lying
you
to the
are
public.
you telling
No,
me
but you
that
put out-
yesterday I intentionally
No, what
lied
I'm
to
saying-
you about the
what I'm
encampment?
saying-
Is that what you're saying to me, Marcia?
What I'm saying to you is that untrue information was given to Channel 2, and Channel 2 put that information, which was false, on TV.
I understand. That does not
It was
mean
not true.
that we lied to you or that
Well,
I am a liar.
it was not true information, was it?
Well, it was inaccurate information.
Inaccurate.
That's correct. There's a difference between inaccurate information and a lie.
Well, one would think that if you're trying to have a true story on TV and the question is about a homeless encampment, to say that you've taken it down and to not take it down is not accurate. So it's not the truth.
Okay, what's the point now?
The
I'm
point
going
is-
to go and try to find out
Great.
why I thought the
And we would-
encampment was down
And we would
when it
like to
wasn't.
interview somebody about it.
And that was the thing I first off.
Great, we'd love to.